Before seeing interesting table about terror in Israel, there are different kind of terror. There is the terror of stones. It's an amazing story that the father and son came out from meeting in school, and on the way home, Arabs terrorists threw blocks and bricks on their car. Miracle that they managed to go to carry on. But this is, you can see the block and the bricks, what the Arabs are throwing on cars in Israel. And this is another story, endless. You see, view Palestinian terrorists throw stones at Israeli cars. So the person who took this photo said, I saw them murder in their eyes. What happens? They want to kill Jews, yeah? For them, this was the Islam tells you, what is their understanding. So let us see the table. Somebody said it is 1 to million to have all these words coming together. This is a very old one, but unfortunately exactly fits with the situation. Yeah, every day using weapons, using stones, only to kill Jews. So, and the reason is people think that politics, not politics, it's simple. They want Jews to become Islam because they want the whole world, yeah. And there is hatred to Jews from generations. So what you have here once in the Torah, and pitaron, no solution. To one no solution parallel to the terror, in red, terror. No, who is behind the terror? Who is supporting the terror? Who is pushing it? Milim in the Torah. Islam. Islam, definitely. Those Islamic people. And who are those? Amazing. You have parallel. I mean, you have right in the center, Iran in black. Iran, the Iranian. They supply the weapons, the missiles, 100,000 missiles ready to shoot. Then the Arabs are working with them together, we saw clearly. Then what more you have? By the Amalekites. You have Amalekites, the letter mem of Amalekites is sharing with the Islam. Because Amalek, as we said many times, is a nation want to eradicate, to destroy Jews. Then you have here, best meeting of the Torah, PLO, Fatah, and Hamas sharing letters. Very important. We did with Professor Alex, sharing letters are very significant. Then we see more, also best meetings of Hamas and Fatah. Then we have the heavenly minister of the Americas. This is Sam Kell. Sam Kell, unfortunately, you don't have the whole story. You have A, Samech, Mem, Aleph, and Lamed here. Yeah. Unbelievable. This is Sam Kell. Have to do with the small, with the left, because the rabbis tell us that the meaning of the word of this angel, Samael, is to blind God. It means the power which against the Torah, against God, against divine providence, against the Sabbath, against everything we have to do with holy sanctity and so on. And this is why the left in Israel are also small, which are also like Lieberman and Lapid and the others, yeah, all the leftists, but all of them really are again the Torah against the Sabbath. We know quite well. You can see what is going in Israel, the leftists. Then what more you have here? And this is unbelievable. You have here the good tidings. You have good things. What are those? Torah, fire. Meaning the Torah is written. One of the verses in Deuteronomy. Torah Esh Torah, fire, yeah. Esh Das Lamra. Esh Dat, it means Torah of fire God gave us. It means the fire can burn the thorns. And this is exactly what the prophet Isaiah said in future. Bet Yaakov, the house of Jacob, will be fire. And Bet Yosef, the house of Jacob, will be flame. And the house of Esau, to do with Amalek, and the left, will be consumed. Unbelievable. What is written in the account, there will be straw, and straw definitely easily will be consumed. On the same line, here you have, again, best meeting the Torah and minimal skip of the Messiah, Mashiach, telling us clearly, only by keeping the Torah, Sabbath, all these things, we'll be able to get Messiah. So, as I said, somebody told me, well, one of the million, you need only common sense. You know, what can be the chance that once in the Torah, no solution, yeah, parallel to terror, and then we know clearly the Islam, the Arabs, and we believe the evil force of the Amalekite and Iran, which comes here, yeah, Iran, all this comes in. Unbelievable. And then you have best meeting of Hamas Petra, which is also best meeting. It's very significant. In fact, also it's best meeting of no solution because of the Islam and Arabs, because once in the Torah, you have this expression, no solution. And exactly the right thing, you know. Okay, it's very only YouTube that I did, but so clearly the truth, and only to keep the Torah, the Sabbath, and its word. This is the solution. But what we can do, the Satan, the Samael, the evil force. But you know, this almost every day. Stones, bricks. You know, this was a baby girl which was killed from a stone a while ago. Yeah, this was the one to kill Jews, to murder Jews, young and old, and matter, soldier, and also. Once he's a Jew, you can kill him. And this is what you see in the streets in Israel, Arabs, you know, any car is going. This one was lucky, managed to take this photo to carry on, but how many cars are damaged by those stones, and sometimes people are wounded. So what we can do? Only repentance. It's what is written, you know. It is so clearly mentioned so many times that the Arabs supposed to bring Jews to repent. This is what more than 2,000 years ago, chapter of Rabbi Eliezer, you can bring it in the internet. Yeah, it says, why Ishmael, the father of the Arabs, is called Ishmael, which means God will listen. It should be written Ishmael, is in the past, not in the future. So he says that the Arabs will do so many, the descendants of Ishmael will do so many troubles to Jews, the Jews will cry, will shout and pray, and God will listen to them. Ishmael, God will listen to them in the future. So, and many others, many our Medrash says clearly that only by doing Shuvah, the Gemara says, it's our text Sanhedrin 97, it says, in future, if Jews will not do repentance willingly, well, God will appoint from them a very cruel leader like Haman. He threatened to destroy them like Haman. So, what can I do? I try to show, the rabbi says that one should do it, definitely when it's based on science, like in this case, definitely based meetings, minimal ones, so it's what I mentioned many times. This is a program that I'm using all the Torah letter after letter. This is a Torah called Bible code. It's very old. Way of the Torah, Rabbeinu Bachya, 800 years ago, about the birth of the moon. You can see it in the book Genesis. Yeah, the first verse about the moon and the stars. Simply makes through code. Bible code of 42 letters, but the clear time in seconds, I think even in split second, about the birth of the moon. So, and once Abu Lafia, the Rokach, Moshe Kedever, all says, this is one of the ways the Torah reveals us secrets of the Torah. Then we work on the 5 books of Moses, because the world was created with the Torah, as we are told. So, this is an unfortunate situation. Terror with weapons. Today, more and more weapons are used to kill people. More and more stones, bricks, blocks. Unfortunately, the miracles help Jews. So, that's a very interesting table. You don't need statistics to show. Only common sense, but it's also for people difficult because once you believe in the Torah, you have to keep the Torah Shabbos, and people don't like it. Okay, this is what I think from the news, which really from day to day I see. Here also a story that the father and the son went to, it's called Avotu Banim. And this is like father and sons in school, primary school, and on the way back, yeah. So, Mechablim Arabim, Arabs, terrorists from Deir Libanon, waited for them, and with blocks in their hands, and even fire bottles, and they can fire in bottles, trying to kill them. No, God save them, but this is, you see how many bricks of the world were on the street. So, no, this is what I try to do, people listen, maybe one or two listen and take it into consideration is also worthwhile. But many people don't like so much. It is interesting that Gentiles are more viewers that I have than Jewish people. Simple, because the Jews don't want that the Torah will force them to keep Shabbos and all these things. But the Gentile only 7 laws, okay, no, will not keep the homosexualism, abortion, not so bad. So, this is the situation, and this is hoping that really the end will come, like the prophet Zephaniah says in the 3rd chapter, a verse with 27 alphabetical letters, that this what will be in the world, terrible war, Gog and Magog, and then comes the verse which says, then the whole world will realize about God and will speak Hebrew. I mean, it's amazing. This is what is written. You can see it, the book of Zephaniah. Zephaniah means also the code of God, interesting. And in the 3rd chapter, I think verse 7 and 8, the one verse speaking 26 verse about Gog and Magog, and immediately afterwards, אז אשפוך על העמים שפה ברורה, then I will pour for people the holy tongue, שפה ברורה, גימטריה, of לשון הקודש, the holy tongue, and they will, ויקראו כולם, and all of them will call the name of God, believe in God. They also people believe in God, but not yet the right way. So interesting and important, significant table for our day.